Now that voice moderation is inside the game, or at least inside the rec center, it bargains the question if voice moderation is really a good idea or not. Personally, I'm not the big fan of all the big brothers watching you and having my voice moderated inside public rooms, but I understand why they added it. Really, all you gotta do is just not be a dickhead in the rec center and you'll be fine. But if they keep going on with this form of automatic moderation, I feel like it could lead to some mistakes. If you're speaking English and you have an accent, I'm sure they have something to go for that. I hope that they prepared something for everyone, either them being, European and them speaking a different language, or them having a really heavy accent and speaking English. Some words can sound like other words that aren't particularly too good. So we'll just have to see, but let's just hope that it doesn't have really many mistakes, because if it does, that's really scary. But everyone has their different idea. I understand why they added it to protect the safety of people, but if they're going to implement it in more rooms, I don't think that it should be inside community rooms, at least for now. I'm perfectly fine with it being inside only public rec centers and maybe some public ROs that you hang out in too. But if a room has a high number of reports, I feel like it should be up to the owner to decide if they want voice moderation in their game. It'll of course have a warning that voice moderation is active in this room or something like that, so people who usually say stuff that make the room get a high number of reports, bring that stuff down. I don't think it should be inside most community rooms though. It should all be either decided by the owners or just not implemented at all. Having to be cautious every time you step inside a public room is just really not how I want to play Rec Room. I'm a man who's been banned multiple times, so my opinion is a little biased because I've been banned. I've been banned quite a bit. But if you are some person who is normally good and is not messing with their friends in any sort of particular way that I would, then you should be perfectly fine. So personally, I think if you're some sort of really good person, you won't be really affected by voice moderation. But if you're like me or anybody like Darius, Devin, and the others, then you should probably be careful. I just don't want voice moderation to be so heavily enforced inside the game. I just don't think it's a good idea. Having some sort of automatic machine judge your every movement and, every time you say a word, I think it's like pretty scary. And I think that it'll be a great idea to stop other things that happen like harassment, trolling, and whatever the hell. But without further ado, I'll see you on the next one. Bro fist.